Siblings Unscripted is back for another episode, and this week we're just gonna be talking. We don't really have any big agenda topics, and we're just gonna be talking. We're gonna talk about current events, talking about whatever she wants to talk about here on stream. Before this, we was actually having an argument about how she don't ever start to show off, and it always got to be on me. Like
Yeah, it does.
it's Siblings Unscripted. Two people, more than just
Two
one.
people on
Me and
your
you.
stream, but
Me.
it's on your stream.
See, I knew I should have just went and made like a separate page for Sibling Unscripted so we both have equal responsibilities. Like,
Listen,
but anyways, current events. Current events, right? Have you seen
current
what's in the
event.
news lately? Have you seen what's in the news?
So here's the thing, and I'm not ashamed to say it. It's
Mm,
so much going on in the world. I do not watch the news for I might go for like a whole week straight
mm,
or however long, but then I'll just go cold turkey, no news. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing about what's going on in the government. I don't want to hear nothing about what's going on in other countries. I
right.
do want to hear about the weather. That's important. Between gardening and vacationing, weather's important. But I have that on my phone. But
But did you
I
hear
have
about
not
this though? You want me to tell you? You want me to ask you? Did you hear about
asked me because
this?
what?
In the news, they making this big old stink and they making like this big old cycle about how the Dallas Cowboys going to win Super Bowl this year. Did you see that?
No, no.
You should have seen it.
They might also be talking about how Jerry Jones need to sell the team or do something because he's a bad
Listen. My
owner.
owner almost died like 10 years ago. He came out and said that he had
10 years
cancer,
ago.
and y'all be wishing ill
He
will on
said
my
that
owner.
recently.
Yes, he said he
You
had
know why he
cancer.
said that? Because he wanted to remain relevant.
No, not at
He
all.
wanted the world to keep him in the cycle.
No,
That's why he does that.
y'all forever wishing ill will on my owner, talking about he should
I'm not
die. The
wishing ill
Cowboys ain't
will on
gonna
her. I
win.
never said he should die. I
Mm.
just said that he's a bad owner. If he was such a good owner, right, and he was such a great person, why Michael Parsons not signed?
Because it takes time. It's contract negotiations. That takes time. We're not gonna
He
rush
not
into that.
negotiating anything.
It's contract
He not calling
negotiations.
Micah people.
Hey,
He should trade Micah.
and Jerry we trust. And
You
Jerry
don't
we
even believe
trust.
that. You don't believe that yourself. You don't. You don't believe it.
I do.
Anyway,
I do. But
let's talk about something that I want to do on the stream. Um,
what?
coming soon. I want to do a mock fantasy draft with you so we can see how much we're alike and different.
We can't even
We can
agree.
either do it separately, like we join the same mock draft room, or we do it together.
We can't even agree to even trade when in the leagues that we are in together.
Because you try to take advantage of people.
Nope. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I be
Yes, you
trying to work
do.
with you and
It's
come
like
to terms
squeak.
and help
No, you
both of
don't.
us. I be
You
trying to help both
try
of us.
to rake people over the coals with trades. You want a whole lot of something and you don't want to give up anything in return. It's give and take, give and take. Sometimes you have to take chances. You want everybody else to take the chances. That's how you want to trade.
That's not true. That's not true.
That is true. That's
I'm
100%
looking for
true.
a win-win for both of us. I don't understand why you guys don't
Never
see it
in
my
life
way.
are you.
Okay.
There you go. You want people to see it your way? That's a prime example of what I mean.
No.
That's a
Have
prime
we ever
example.
traded in fantasy football all the years that we've been in fantasy football? I don't think so, right?
Maybe once. Maybe
But
once.
there's been plenty of. You
But the
know
thing
what?
is, it's hard for you and I to trade because we're in leagues with like the same people and they think that we're colluding. So like for the
Mm.
most part, I don't like trading with you because then I get accused of colluding with you because it's one-sided either way. Either it's one-sided your way or one-sided my way, they feel. So it doesn't work when we trade each other anyway. Now I do like um co-managing some of your other teams with some of the other people you play with, but they cheat. They cheat. Now they collude. You
Yeah.
remember last year I was in that league for you and they was in there like flipping players back and forth. I was like, they're doing all of this just to beat Rich's team that I drafted.
That's true, but I mean, it's hard to kind of trade with you sometimes because you don't like. you don't see the value in my players, even though like down the line those players become very beastly and help you guys win in the playoffs. But y'all don't ever want to
That's not true.
trade. That is very true.
So, can I tell you what one of your problems that I've noticed over the years, one of your problems with
Mm.
fantasy is? You don't believe in new talent. It doesn't matter if the player's been in the league for 15 years. As long as they're still on the team and you feel like they're a starter, you will pick that player up. I don't know why you're like this,
Cause
but you will
I'm
not pick
impatient.
a new.
Impatient. I don't have
But
time to sit and
sometimes,
wait for people to get good.
but
No.
some of them are good off the rip. So, like, let me give you an example. Last year, tight end Brock Bowers.
I didn't
You
even know
would
who
have
that was.
never. Exactly. It's because you didn't know who it was that you didn't want the person on your team. So that's your issue with fantasy. Like
But that's just a
you
total like lucky type guess because I don't think nobody knew what Brock Brawlers was. Like
would you draft him this year?
I would probably draft him this year, but like I said, going into last year, was he a rookie last year? He was a rookie, right?
He was a rookie last
Yeah,
year.
nobody. It's hard to take chances on some of these rookies because you just don't know. Like even some of the sure rookies that you do pick never even work out. Like I remember a few years ago, I had Eric Mims for Denver Broncos, and he was trash. And then you guys got all mad that I cut him or deleted him.
No, you know what we didn't get
And
mad. We
where's
were
Eric
laughing.
Mims? Yeah, but
We
where
were laughing because you dropped him. He had a good game, and then you dropped somebody else that was more valuable to pick him back up. So we
no, I
were
didn't pick him
joking
back
with
up. He
you in
ain't
the
on my
chat. Yes, you
team.
did,
He ain't on
because
my
we were
team.
like, Mims, MIMS, make it make sense.
Nah, he ain't on my team.
um,
Is he even still in the league? We don't even know.
he is still in the league, and I think he
And
still
doing
plays
what?
for Denver
Yeah, but
Broncos.
he's been trash. That's what like 4 years ago. It's
I
trash.
I don't know.
I don't hang on to that type of
I'm not a
trash.
believer in him.
Get him off my
Um,
team.
Yeah, but we're in different types of leagues. So like we play Dynasty, we play regular PPR. I play Super Flex. I can't wait to try this best ball thing again because it wasn't what I thought it was last year, but now that I got the hang of it, I can't wait to try some best ball this year.
I guess. I guess. Whatever.
The one thing I'm kind of jealous about with you living in Florida is y'all have different betting apps than what we have.
We only got like one that we can
No.
like use legally. I mean, there's other ones that we can use here in Florida, but we can't go like full bets with them. We can only do
Oh,
like fantasy type stuff, but we can't do like a full parlay with like players and teams and stuff like that. We only got one. We got one now that we can use, which is a Hard Rock, but
mhm.
a lot of the like the DraftKings, the FanDuel, I can't even really use down here in Florida. So yeah.
That's why you send me what you want to do.
Hey, we can't be saying that live. Can't be saying that the feds are watching.
Yeah. The feds?
The feds,
Well, oh my. Feds. Ain't nobody getting locked up. It's legal in New Jersey. We got
obviously.
DraftKings in. Um, when I travel from state to state though, I'd be a little pissed off that I can't use my apps.
Mm.
It'd
Well,
be a hard Sunday.
I mean, but you always go to states that legalize gambling anyway, so you should be good.
Not all the time. I think when I was in Pennsylvania, I'm not sure if it let me do it. I know when I went to South Carolina, um it
South
didn't let me
Carolina
do it
though,
over Christmas. That's true.
and you was in the boondocks, so I mean, did,
Listen, I can't help where I was raised. Like
in the
you,
country,
okay, I was born in the country. You was born in the hood. So
I take the hood over the country. It's pretty boring in the country. Nothing but heat.
I'm okay with being bored. I'm
Mm-mm.
okay with being bored.
Nope. I need my Wi-Fi. Nope.
I have Wi-Fi?
I need to be able to see city lights or something like that. Not just
Oh
chickens.
nah. We don't have no chickens. We got gardens.
I'm good. I'm good on
They
that.
got some massive mosquitoes.
See, I mean, we got mosquitoes down here in Florida too, so I mean, that's really not too much of a difference. But me growing up where I grew up in the hood or in the city or whatever, I could never really get used to that country life at all. Like, I don't even go to Alabama with my family when they go out there because it'd be so boring and so hot. It ain't nothing to do in the country but just sweat. That's it. That's all
Go to
you can really
sleep.
do.
You
That's
ain't sweating
boring.
if you lay in one place.
That's boring. I'm good. That's
Nah,
boring. Go to sleep. Sleep all day.
I like
So
sleep. I
when you
like
go to the
taking naps.
country, you just garden and then sleep, and maybe what?
No,
Go
I watch
fishing.
TV. I go fish, but fishing is relaxing.
As a kid, though, what'd you do?
I read books. I watched TV. We went places. We gardened. We played outside. Okay.
It
Y'all
sounds
ain't
kind
play
of boring.
outside.
It sounds kind of boring
To each his own.
to be in the country.
We
I mean,
gonna
I
agree
went
to
outside
disagree.
too. I went outside all the time. Like I had to be back in the house before the street lights came on and stuff like that. But I mean, in the country, what you do
We had a
fishing?
light.
Like what
We had
activities
the
do you
light.
do?
We had the little. I don't look. I block out a lot of stuff from my past, and my childhood is part of it.
I
So
understand
I don't
because it
remember
was
what
in the
I did,
country.
but I did hung out. I hung out with a lot of friends. We did a lot of things. We
Mm.
drove a lot. Like I don't want to say race, but like
Race
you
what?
know down down south you get to drive super early, and as soon as I was old enough to get a job, I worked. So
What was your first job?
I worked at Subway. You surprised?
I mean, no. I would think you were probably working at like a Piggly Wiggly or something like a grocery store.
No, I worked at Subway. I worked from yeah, that was my first job. And when I graduated, I think I might have worked there from, how old are you normally when you like 15? Like what grade are you in? I don't remember, but
I
from
don't
the
know.
time, about 3 years till I graduated from high school. I think I was a manager by the time I graduated. And when I moved, that was it.
Manager at
When I
Subway
left for,
as a teenager.
hmm
Was that the only Subway in South Carolina?
not in South Carolina, but in the town I lived in. You trying to be funny.
Which I got a population of what 25.
It was a bit more than 25. You gotta go look on Wikipedia. It is a
It's
small
where
town.
everybody knew everybody, huh?
Everybody do know everybody. You gotta watch your date. Mess around, date your cousin.
That's
Oh
crazy.
man, yeah,
That's
that is
crazy.
crazy.
So,
So
did you ever get fired, or you just left?
I left. I
Just
was
left.
going to school. Yeah, they gave me a nice little bonus leaving.
And that was the only job that you had as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, I used to before I was old enough to get like a legit job. I used to babysit for a couple of my teachers. They kids was
Mm.
bad.
Did you have to put your hands on
Never. You don't put your hands on them kind of folks.
them?
Karens don't be playing that.
mm, I guess.
um, yeah, so are you excited for next week?
I am actually excited. I don't know what to really expect because I don't know too many details about anything. So I just know I'm
Did you
excited.
find a place to have dinner?
I have not. I mean, I actually looked at the Google map and I don't really see too many places. So we may just be stuck. I don't know, to be honest. That's the
Well, it's an
honest truth.
all-inclusive resort, so they got to be some options on site. Um,
Maybe.
I think when we get there is when we reveal what the plans are. I was told to not tell you
That's crazy.
because I was gonna tell you.
You should tell me. How am I supposed to know what I'm supposed to wear?
Just make sure you bring some outdoor clothes.
What does that mean? Is that swimming trunks? Is that like
Nope. Well, so you do need swimming trunks, but then you need some active wear clothes.
what is that?
So, like, I'll give you an example. One of the things I'm gonna have on a tank top and my fatigue shorts.
So I'm gonna
You
end up
gotta
getting
wear.
dirty then.
Maybe. Not really.
Listen.
No, 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 no.
I mean, I got.
I will tell you, you gotta wear a helmet.
Oh Lord. But yeah, I don't. I mean, I was thinking about what I was actually going to wear. I mean, I had some plans, but I guess whatever I wear, if it gets dirty or wet, it's just gonna get dirty or
Yeah,
wet because
whatever
that's just
happens,
what.
happens. I'm surprised with myself, other than buying an extra bathing suit. I ain't buy any clothes, so we're gonna see a lot of repeats. Now I don't know if it's gonna be the same for you, because I know how you are. You are Mr. Pack everything, Mr. Buy everything.
I
You
mean,
got a shopping problem.
who goes on vacation and wear the same stuff?
I do. Okay? I'm on a budget. You know, I'm very fiscally responsible. I'm not buying a whole bunch of extra clothes just because I keep going on vacation.
I mean, I will say for this particular trip, I have not really overspent or bought that many new things compared to the other vacations we've taken where I have
That many.
really spent because paper planes actually disappointed me like this whole summer and this whole spring. They didn't really have too much that I fell in love with, so I didn't really purchase that much from them. But I mean, I have some new swimming trunks. I have a new like outfit, I guess, and I probably got like two new outfits that I probably haven't worn before. But other than that, it might be some repeats, but I'm gonna switch it up. But if you see me in the same stuff, just mind your business. Like, just mind your business, okay?
Well, just make sure you mind your business on my part too, because you definitely gonna see me in the same stuff that you done seen before. Maybe a little mixture over this vacation and that vacation, but it's gonna
Yeah.
be a mix
I
for
mean, I look at
sure.
my Instagram or I look at my phone and see what I have taken pictures in. Then that's kind of like that determines kind of like what I'm
See,
actually going
that's
to
the
wear.
difference between me and you. I don't post all my pictures, so
I haven't,
nobody really
yeah,
knows
I haven't really
unless
posted
they
that
see
many
me
either.
on your page.
Yeah.
So,
That's what's funny though,
okay.
because I haven't really posted that much stuff from the vacations. I mean, every now and then I might post like an outfit or something, but out of everything that we wear when we go, it don't really make
Mm-hmm.
it to social media. It's still in the phone. Like I just looked at some stuff the other day. I was like, oh, okay. I could post this
Right.
at some point because got to keep people on their toes. Don't want to let them know what your next move is. So if I post something, they be like, "Dang, you gone again?" It's like, actually, no, that was like 8 months ago. You just now seeing it.
Right,
That's how you
right,
do it.
right.
So,
That's how you do it.
but yeah,
Okay.
but back to your South Carolina adventures, right?
Oh,
So back to that. How many
why?
days during the week did you spend at church?
Bro, you know my grandmother was is a man, listen, I'm a preacher's kid. And
Hmm,
full transparency, I don't care who see this. When I got a job, I asked them to put me on the schedule on Sundays because I got tired of going to church and have to be there all day long. Okay?
crazy.
So we was in church on Sundays. We had to go to Bible study on Wednesdays, and God forbid they had revival. I was in that bit every day. You hear me? Whew,
But did you have
that's
to
a lot.
join any of? Because with me, I had to
I
join.
was in the children's choir. I was on the usher board. I had to go to Sunday school. Come on now, we did the missionary stuff where they
Hmm,
had this thing called the Berea Center, like where the churches are affiliated with each other. We was going there on Saturdays. Man, listen, I'm scarred for life for that,
yeah,
okay?
but
I still go to church now, but honestly, it took me a long time to want to go back being in church. I believe in God, I'm a Christian and all of that, but I just don't feel like I need to sit in the house of the Lord to go to heaven. I believe that I could watch me a good service online and I will be
hmm,
okay. I still go to church sometimes, I really do, but it did take me a long time to get back to the swing of things.
right. But if you're in the
Parents don't be
country,
knowing what they do to you, keeping you in church like that.
maybe so. I mean, I was pretty much the same way. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in church doing something. The usher board, president of the usher board. I was in the choir, even though I couldn't really sing all that well, but we had
You
to fill
still
in
can't
for them a
sing.
little bit. Oh, I could sing. I got a voice. What are you
You,
talking
no,
about?
you
What?
don't. No,
What?
you don't. Just like you tried to sing on your stream that day.
It sounds like wait
Don't
a
do it.
minute. Hold on. Let me get right. Let me drink a little water and bust out a tune.
Water is not gonna help you.
Listen. Bust out a
All
tune.
right. So that part, but everybody who's been listening to your podcast should know that both of us was raised in the church, so that's not new. I know that's why you wanted to talk about being down south because you
But
know our
you went to
situation.
church every single day, but you lived in the country and you lived in South Carolina. So I'm assuming that church only had about 20 members, right?
Nah, I went to a pretty big. Oh, you got games and you playing games.
I'm just
No, it was
saying.
more than 20 people in my church, bruh.
Okay. Well, you say you was in a small town. Everybody knew everybody. Everybody knew that you worked at Subway and came to you for dinner and lunch and stuff. So I'm just saying, you was a
Listen,
manager. You probably ain't like you worked the whole shift by yourself, didn't you? Because there was no
I
other
have worked.
employees.
No, no, no. It was so when I would be
How many
working, it was
employees
at
they
least
had?
three of us. It
Three.
it
Three
was more
employees
than
in
three.
Subway.
at one time, but it was more than three. It was like a first shift and second shift. You know,
Mm,
with me going to school, I couldn't do the first shift except for on the weekends
right.
and during the summertime.
Either way, you probably had the same repeat business because the country, like the town, was
It
so
was a lot
small.
of, but it was also a lot of tourists. So think about it, right? Where I grew up is really close to south of the border. So if you've ever drove from north to south and you see all the little south of the border signs, you
Right.
have a lot of tourists that come through that town. So it's a lot of people that stop in, that's going through, and they stop at Subway. Jared wasn't a thing back in the day when I was
Listen,
at Subway.
I still don't think that back in the day when I used to eat Subway a lot during the $5 foot long special and stuff like that. They had that back then. I'm pretty sure they did. It was
Mm-hmm.
close. The
Mm-hmm.
$5 foot long. So I recently went to Subway probably a few months ago, and my dumb ass sit up there and was like, "Yo, let me get the $5 foot long," and she was like,
I don't
"Sir,
got that no more.
sir, it is 2025. We don't have the
You
$5
aged
foot long."
yourself.
I'm like, what you mean you ain't got the $5 foot long no more? Then how much they cost? She's like, they bought $10 or $11. I'm like, for one? She's like, yeah. I'm like, wait a minute, when did the $5 foot long promotion end? She's like,
Long time ago. You aging
years
yourself right
ago.
now.
Hey,
Hey
but
y'all, rich old.
I ain't old. I'm just saying that was the best promo in the history of promos, and I was saying how ain't nothing changed about Subway, and I go get the same ham sandwich, and now it's $10 versus five when ain't nothing changed about it.
Inflation. It's called inflation,
Listen, don't
brother.
don't pass that on to me. Don't pass it on to me.
That's
And
so
like
funny.
talking about that, man, like every 15th and 30th where we got to talk about bills and pay bills, like listen,
Listen, you know what I don't like about bills? I feel like some of them is a straight scam.
of course.
Insurance is a scam. Like, it just don't make no sense. Student loans is a scam. How dare you loan out this money to us when we're younger and don't know no better. And then we get
Right.
older and all of this interest. That's a scam. It's a scam. All of it is a
Hmm.
scam.
Would you say college is a scam?
Mm, yes and no. So I just gave this spill yesterday when I was leaving. Our intern's last day was yesterday, right?
Hmm.
And I was telling her, like, a lot of parents push colleges and push going to college on kids, right?
Right.
I don't push going to college on any kid, right? Because it's not for everybody. So I got lucky, right? So I went to college. And the reason why I got my first job out of college is because I went to the school that I went to. An alumni reached
Hmm.
in, grabbed all our resumes, and interviewed like a bunch of us. And some of us ended up getting jobs. So for me, it was beneficial. My first job, that was my first foot in the financial sector, the industry.
Right.
But you got some kids that pick these wonky majors. They go to school, they go have fun, and you major in English and think you're supposed to come out and have. No, you can't do that without going to grad school for something. Then you go to grad school, you're spending more money on your education unless you got a scholarship or some type of job. And it's just like you graduate, you have all these student loans, you ain't got no job. Like, make it make
Right.
sense. It just I just don't know. So I tell kids all the time, college is not for everyone. And if my child grows up and tells me that she does not want to go to college, guess who's not gonna argue with her? Me. You don't have to go if you don't want to. You gotta do something, but you don't have to go to college if you don't want to.
Right. I think like when I graduated high school, my only options was the military or go to college or get a job or whatever. But at the time, the Gulf War had just started, so I was like, "College me, please, college me."
Right,
I was
right.
not going to nobody's war, and it was like it was actually Desert Storm. And I was like, "Yes, college
Hmm.
me. I'm going to college." But those were my only two options: college or go to the military. And I was like, "I'm not going to no military. Sign me up for college." Like, no.
Well, there you go. So it was never even a thought to go to the military for me. I just wasn't
Right.
gonna do it. It was either go get you a job, and down there they have like a lot of the industry jobs, like a lot of the plants that make the parts for like automobiles and oil
Mm-hmm.
filters and stuff like that. But then they also have like the harbor freights that make like the tools and stuff.
Right.
And then, they have plants like Purdue, like the chicken plants. And I just know me. I'm not going to nobody's plant to work. I can't do it. I'm not meant for hard labor. I can't do it. So I had to go to college. Plus, I was pretty smart. So why not?
Yeah.
And I got pretty decent scholarships.
Yeah, depending on what you're trying to major in, depending on what you want to be in life, college can be good or it can be bad. And there's a lot of people that figure out college isn't for them too late while they in college.
Right.
Like they're already year number 3, and they was like, I don't know about this college thing. I'm like, listen, if you're gonna go to college, if you want to try it out, you better give it one semester, that fall semester. And if it ain't right for you, don't go back. That's what they call it, spring semester. Don't go back for the spring.
Hmm.
Don't go back in January. All right, just take the L and be like, "Yo, mama, it ain't for me." Like, don't do a full
Yeah,
year.
don't make your parents spend all that
Yeah.
money. And then, because my uncle, he's only a few years older than me, and he went to
Hmm.
college for, I think, 1.5 years and wasted my grandmother's money.
Right.
And I don't think he paid his student loans. I think he let them send him to collections and all that other stuff. So,
Listen.
and like you gotta think back then, these student loans was ruining people's credit. So
Right.
not only don't you not have a job, but you also can't buy because you ain't pay your student loans, which is another. I think I named it. It's a scam. Student loans and insurance; those are scams. Okay.
Insurance is scams because you pay all this money and then you go to the dentist, you go to the hospital, you go see your doctor or whatever, and then they be like, okay, it's this amount. But I have insurance. Oh, you haven't met your deductible. Like, what the hell you mean I ain't met my deductible? I've been paying out of paycheck this amount, this amount, this amount, this amount. Like, what do you mean? And I've been
Now,
doing it over the
brother,
years.
I'm gonna ask you something, right? When you pick your health plan, do you
Mm.
really look at what you're picking? Because what you just said to me
Uh,
means that maybe you don't look at it
I
appropriately.
do. I do.
So, it could be because I work for a hospital, but when you go for
Hmm.
wellness exams, those is free. When you go for
Yes.
your
Yes.
cleanings and stuff, that's
Yes.
free. Now, if you're like me and you have all the extra stuff going on with you, and you
Right.
go into those because I work for a hospital and we switch the insurance, that's now also free for me, but it's only because
Mm.
I work for a hospital.
Yeah, I mean, I look at that. A lot of my basic stuff is free, the cleanings, the wellness, and stuff like that. But I'm saying off the wall, if you happen to have like a procedure or a surgery or something like that, you're gonna be coming out of pocket. Or even like the ER visits. An ER visit, it's still costing
Yeah.
like $1,500. Like
Man,
even with
listen, don't go
insurance.
to the ER. You can take yourself right to urgent care and pay your little copay because it's
Yeah.
way less
Well, I
expensive.
think urgent care down here still could probably hit you for about 150, 200.
What?
Yes. Yes.
That's insane.
Even with
Our
insurance,
urgent
if
care is
we
a
got
good
good
20
insurance.
bucks.
Nah, it all depends. But I don't think you should have to pay a large bill for an ER bill, like 1,500 to run some
Yeah.
tests that they charge you for X-rays. Like what?
I mean, they do gotta pay for the machines, in their defense. I know about that a little bit, only 'cause like I
Mm,
said, I work for a hospital, so I see what things cost whenever it comes through. But,
right.
all that stuff is expensive. But please.
It is a
Yeah,
scam
I
to
can't
agree.
wait to see, I've been
Medical,
going through
car insurance, like. Hmm.
car insurance is definitely a scam. And I say this because my grandmother just got and her car is totaled.
Right.
Man, she got insurance. And you mean to tell me that she basically don't hardly get nothing after to get the new car? That thing had me upset. Remember I was talking to you on the phone about it? I was like, this doesn't make sense whatsoever. I mean, granted, we got her good and straight, but it took a lot to get her to where she's at right now. I was irate about it.
Mm. And just
But
paying
yeah,
bills and checking your
sucks.
emails and getting payment reminders. Like I
I
know
hate
the
getting
bill. I know the
I
bill due. Trust me. I know it's
right.
coming up. I know you about to deduct this and that and take it. I know. I don't need a reminder. It's painful to get that
Exactly.
reminder every single month. Like, hey,
Hmm.
such and such bill is due and it's going to take out this amount. Like, damn,
Right.
damn.
Camille's Before Care just came out. I was looking at like, dang, school do start. I forgot this is how much,
Mm,
before care costs. And that's the other thing. These schools get you too, right? They be
mm.
having all of these half days and all this other stuff. Like, bruh, who gonna watch these kids while I'm at work? Why are we having all of these half days? I'd
Y'all
be
have
upset.
half days. Like, y'all always out. Snow
Always.
days for like a week. And I'm like, what? Why is she out? Oh, it's a snow week. Like y'all don't have days, y'all have weeks. Like what?
I mean, we do get snow. I mean, I'm gonna say that I'm blessed because I do have a job and they're very flexible and I can work from home if something like that happens. But like, what
Mm,
about the rest of the world and all the rest of these jobs that have to be in the office? Like, what do those people do? Before I had the job that I have now, they was not trying to hear it. I used to have to take PTO days just because my child had either a half a day or snow day because they didn't want you from home.
mm,
I used to be upset.
yeah. We can't
So
really talk too much about corporate and our jobs because we need our jobs.
we need these jobs.
So we don't. Even though you're a big time hospital executive,
I'm not, I'm a
shout out to
peon.
Glenn. You ain't no peon. If you're a
I'm a
peon, what
peon.
did you just get to
What did I
replace your
just get?
headphones?
Man, that was just our
Mm,
EA hooking me up. My
hmm.
headphones broke for work, so I got the little Beats headphone replacements.
Big
It's just
time hospital executive. Don't let her fool y'all. Don't let her fool y'all. I seen the office. I seen the building. I seen the reception area. It is nice and pretty.
we actually moving to a new building pretty soon. Like this time next year, over there by where the train station is, they're building
Yeah.
this new building. They're moving us over there.
I know, and I heard you gonna
It
have
looks
your own
nice.
little. I heard you gonna have your own little bathroom in your office.
No, I'm not one of those people. That I ain't it. That ain't me.
Mm, yeah,
I'm gonna have
that's
a
what she
regular
said,
desk like
Chad.
everybody
That's what she
else.
said. But we both know she's a big time hospital executive. Like,
I'm not. You better stop lying to these people.
listen. I know.
I do all right for myself, but I'm not a big
I
time
know behind
hospital
the scenes over
executive.
there getting bees and getting dinner and like breakfast. I'm like, listen.
We treat each other. My team is very nice. We bring in
Hmm.
donuts and bagels and stuff for each other. Time to time, we go out as a team, to network with each other and to get to know each other. Because think about it, right? The people you work with, you spend just as much time around them and talk to them as your family at home. So you
Right.
gotta kind of get to know each other.
Yeah, but y'all take the most extreme team building activities that I ever seen before in my life.
They do be
Like,
nice.
see,
Like when we went to Squadron, when we did the pilot simulations, that was fire.
big time, big time,
Now my boss is big time.
big time. I need to know when y'all hiring. Like, seriously, I need to know. Hook me up.
Hook you up.
Hook me up. What
Mhm.
else? Just
Um,
general banter. What else?
General banter. I need the stream to know that my brother is the best content creator on this earth. Made YouTube partner. About to make the other partnership pretty soon. Knock on wood. We gonna get him there. I like to think that I'm a great motivational factor for that because he hit the goal and I was
Hmm.
like, yeah, you can. You gotta keep going. So we almost there, brother. I feel
Can you
like it's
say
a
that
we
again? I
thing.
ain't hear nothing that you said. Can you say that again? You was
I'm not
kind of
saying it
breaking up.
again.
You was kind of
You
breaking up.
just
I just need to hear that one more time. Just one more
what that
time.
we getting you there?
Everything,
Yeah.
everything that you said, that I'm the best and all that. Like you ain't never had a brother like me.
I
Like
wish I
all that.
wish that my brother had the same passion for helping his sister that I have for helping my brother. That I really wish.
And you know why? Because you told me that I should just continue to grind and do what I need to do to knock this one goal out, and then I can come back to fully helping you 100%. That was your suggestion because I was like, yo, I'm
No,
gonna settle
what I
down.
said.
I'm gonna go back to normal, and I'm gonna focus more on your content since I'm already at where I need to be. But it was
I can
you.
say what I said to you word for word. I said, I know I'm gonna regret saying this, but Rich, you almost there at that second goal. I'm gonna need you
Mm,
to push it hard, push it to the limits until you meet the goal because I know you can do it. And I was like, and I'm so proud of you for everything that you did so far. I
mm.
was like, it's people who wish they could do what you do. And then when I said that, you was like, I'ma still, whenever I log off and I do my stuff, I'm gonna do at least one thing for you every day.
And I've done that. I held my part. I mean, you may not see it scheduled, but trust me, it's there. I'm gonna show you. It's there. But can you just go back to the part where you were just saying, "Well, I was the best brother in the world, and there's nobody that compares to me when it comes to being a
I'm
brother,
no, because I
and
know what you're
how I'm
trying
the
to do.
best
You're trying to
sibling
make
and
our
stuff
other
like that."
siblings jealous.
I'm not trying
It's
to do
okay.
anything.
Speaking of our other siblings, I think you started some. Your brother Adrian is in the gym. You seen his social media?
I
He out
might
here
I might
taking
have seen a
pictures with his
picture or
shirt.
two.
You
I
seen
might have
it?
seen a
He
picture
got
or
his
two.
shirt off and everything.
I mean, what can I
I
say?
sent him a message. I was like, okay, shoulders.
I mean, you see my cuts. You see my cuts, right? You see the shirt. And I had to order me some shirts because I need the mediums now. I don't need the large. I need the mediums and the smalls. Like,
Are you
come on.
trying to have on medium shirt so that it could show your body?
I ain't trying to wear no shirt at all. I mean, we gonna have a podcast episode where I ain't wearing no shirt.
I wish you would.
That's how I'm gonna come
We
up
must
here.
be gonna be on the beach.
That's how we gonna do it
Oh
over
man.
here. So yeah. I mean, I might have seen that's good for him. I mean, whatever makes him, if it's a healthy thing, he wants to get fit, cool. Cause I know for me personally, I'm probably in like the best shape of my life anyway. So I mean, I feel good, look good.
Right.
If that's what he
But you
needs
know
at his
what?
life, go for it.
You know what? In saying that, I'm just gonna take it to a little serious note now. Here's one thing that a lot of people don't realize they should do. I know I do it, and I know you do it just because I talk to you a lot. People really need to stay on top of their health, knowing about their family history and health. Um, full transparency, I just had an issue with my heart. But in talking to my grandmother and things like that, I they have heart problems in my family. So when the doctor
Mm,
says, "Hey, does your family have a history of heart disease?" I told this man no. I'm talking to my grandmother and she telling me all the people who have like issues. I will have to call the man back and was like, I told such and such, but actually it does run in my family.
mm,
So it's a good thing that you know those type of things, and everybody should be on board, know your family history, go get your checkups, because you could be like me, you could go to the doctor and they could tell you, hey, something's wrong with your heart. They skipping beats. And then here I am now taking all these tests. I'm texting you like, yeah, I'm young, I'm healthy, I work out, and why in the world is this happening to me?
mm. Do you
But
work out though?
after that, I do
I
work
don't think
out.
I've
Don't
seen
play
a
me.
notification from you in quite a long time, and I know you get mine
Listen,
every morning at about 5 o'clock in the morning.
I may
So,
not go to the gym, but the type of gardening that I do is
mm,
back and forth and doing all of that. And when I wake up super early and I can't go back to sleep, whether I have my watch on or not, I do go walk on my treadmill and stuff like that. I'm also not trying to overdo it. Like, I do have some health concerns and I'm not trying to push myself too much. But yes, I do work out, and I work out. I even meditate. Do you meditate?
I meditate from time to time. Yes, I haven't did it
Okay.
recently, but it was part of the plan when I was doing everything that I was doing. Yeah, meditation is
Yeah, let's
good.
get back to it. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to meditating.
Yes, yes. But I'm glad
But
you was able to take care of all your health stuff because if there's ever anything that's wrong with you, it would have to be wrong with me as well because yeah, we just going out together at this point. Like,
yeah, I had somebody cracking up. That was like, yeah, you and your brother so close. And I was like, God forbid something happen. I'm gonna be in bad shape. Like,
mm,
somebody gonna have to sedate me. Like, I better not get a call and be like, yeah, so your brother, like, say what? You got the wrong person. Not my
right.
brother. I'm following his location. He is at this location right now.
That is true. You do
But
have a
yeah,
location turned on, so you kind of know where I be most of the time. At any given time, you can probably like, look, he's there, he's over there. But I only really go like a few places anyway: gym, home, work. Like that's really
yeah,
kind of it for the most part. And then when I'm
yeah, for the
here,
most part.
I'm on a game, so I'm on my
Yeah, you
little
and your
game,
little
as you
gang.
call it. Whatever. Whatever.
But yeah. But like I said, very proud of you for everything that you're doing.
You what?
Let's hit this last. I said I was proud of you. I tell
What?
you all the time I'm
What?
proud of you.
What?
Oh my God.
What? I
You see
can't hear
this
you.
stream?
What?
You see what I'm talking
What?
about? Are
Can you repeat that? What?
No, I can't repeat
I'm
it
the best.
anymore.
I'm the best. I'm the best. Yes.
You know
Yes.
what I like to see though? We was just talking about this earlier. I don't like when you rage, but when you rage and it's because somebody deserve it, I be
Mm.
wanting you to give it to them.
I try not to raise too often though because I can just go off the handles and I gotta kind of remember that I'm kind of like a PG type content creator or
Dreaming.
slash
Yeah.
streamer, so I can't really be going off on people. Now, there are some days that they do catch me in a bad mood, and then I just tee off on them. And those days I don't really care about. For the most part, I do try to keep it in check as much as I can, but sometimes depending on when the stream is in the beginning, I try not to rage too much. If it's maybe towards the middle, towards the end of the stream, all bets are off. I don't really care. I'm about to get off anyway. So I go ahead and rage. But in the beginning I try to hold
I
it
mean, for the
together.
most part, I try to catch you. I'll be telling I have to like this a PG-13 stream, everybody. But
For the most
and
part.
I don't wanna go off on anybody in the chat because I sometimes I get a little irritated too. Like, it's no secret I'm not a Cowboy fan. But like it's only but so much trolling I could take when people are trolling you about your team. I don't like the Cowboys, but when they be getting you all like aggravated and worked up about your team, and like I can see it's putting you in a bad mood, it kind of like annoys me a little bit that they just keep going. Cause some people is just straight up rude. Like it's a
Right.
certain a thing about trolling people and doing it nicely, but when you just all out are nasty with it, that's uncalled for. Them folks gotta get banned.
I mean, you're the moderator. You can do it. Only thing that
Oh, I
really
ban
gets
them.
me about the trolling, really, if it's about the Cowboys, is depending on what fan of a team that they are on. Most of the time, it's always a team that is not even as good as the Cowboys, even with all the Cowboys failures and stuff like that. The Miami Dolphins are not on the level as the Dallas Cowboys. The Falcons not. The Lions recently have been, and probably the most frustrating fan base is the damn Eagles. Like they just really stepped into
Yeah,
winning. If you look
they've been
at the
coming
whole
on you a
picture,
lot lately.
yeah, but if you look at the whole picture, look at the Eagles over the last 10 years or so. They just recently came into winning about 3 or 4 years ago. 2 years ago, when the Eagles lost to the Bucks, they wanted to trade Jalen Hurts. They went into the next season talking about he not this, he not that. They wanted to fire Nick Sirianni. Obviously, you win a championship, cool. Be happy for your team. Yeah, 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 yeah. But let's not forget about the long history of you guys not making the playoffs or just totally choking. And I'm not even talking about going back 30 years. I'm talking about
It
going
was a
back
sensitive topic for you.
5 or 7. It's a passionate topic.
Right.
It's passionate. But you just got to understand. Look at the overall picture. You ain't got to go back 30 years. Go back 5 years. Where was the Eagles at? Where? Not making the
Quite a
playoffs,
valid point.
choking away. They lucked up and won the Super Bowl. They lucked up and won another Super Bowl. But again, overall, you guys just really came into winning recently. And you guys just
Mhm.
recently started beating the Cowboys in the regular season like 2 years ago. And you only got one win. Before that, the Cowboys is dominating the Eagles and the Giants every game. Every game. The numbers don't
Mhm.
lie. Men lie, numbers don't.
Okay.
And we can look that up, and I can bring that up and show you to where
No, we
over the
don't need to
last
look up
couple of years.
anything. It's
No,
you're very
we need to
passionate
we need
about
to
this.
research this. I need to like show my facts, okay? That the Cowboys has been dominating way longer than when they actually just started winning. But either way, it's our year. The MVP race is only going to be between three people: Dak Prescott, George Pickens, and CeeDee Lamb. That's all you're going to hear all year for MVP
Let me ask you
contenders.
this. Who you think is gonna do better this year? CD Lamb, George Pickens.
Both.
No,
BOF. Both.
if you had to pick between the two, which one?
I would probably say um I'd probably say maybe George Pickens by a little bit as far as like stats wise, because they're probably still going to double CD and George Pickens should be wide open for the most part. So I would go with
Okay.
Pickens. Pickens is a bad man. You don't like Pickens? You don't think he great?
I think he's a good fantasy player.
But not a good. Okay, that's crazy. So
I think he's
anytime
childish.
if he's a good fantasy player, that means that you're trying to insinuate that he's going to get a lot of garbage time because that's what he kind of got in Pittsburgh. If you say he's a great fantasy player, like that's fine. That's fine. If he's a great fantasy player, then you know what that means. Dak Prescott is throwing 6 touchdowns a game.
I don't know about six, but I
Well,
don't have
okay,
faith in
how
Dakota.
about this before we go because it's already long. Which team is going to have a better year? My Cowboys or your Texans?
My Texans is gonna have a better year. You knew the answer to that going into it, bro.
And by better year, you mean what? Give me a win percentage.
I don't think your team going to the playoffs. My team going to the playoffs and gonna win a few games in the playoffs.
I said win number. Give me a win number. I didn't say who's going to the
I'm not.
playoffs or not. Win number. Your record is going to be what? What's the Texans record going to be?
What was it like 17 or 18 games? 17 games, right?
Right.
We gonna win 14 games and lose 3. For sure.
What's in your water bottle over there?
Lemonade. I told you that
Mixed
before.
with what?
Ice.
And what? What did you
That's it.
spike it with?
Nothing. I don't spike my stuff, bro.
Because you just said the Texans are going to go 14-3. That is
Yes, I did.
insane. If the
That's not insane.
Listen, if the Saints go 14-3, I will buy you something for your garden. If they go
In addition
14-3,
to stuff that you already gonna buy,
I don't think I committed to buy anything.
you did. When we go back to your text message.
I don't, but we out of time. Siblings Unscripted. We will catch you guys on the next episode. Our next episode will probably be after vacation, and we'll probably actually film an episode while we in Barbados, right? Probably.
Yeah, why not?
So we'll probably do that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, comment on the channel, turn on your bell icon so you know when we drop another video, and we will catch you guys after our vacation.
Peace.